Hey, the summer season, it's officially here, but if you haven't signed your kids up for a summer camp, no problem.
No problem. We'll check back in with our chief camp counselor, Dina, with another Dina-I-Y fun project.
Camp counselor Dina.
You know, you could just call me Auntie D across the board.
I love it.
Every family up, just call me Auntie D.
Auntie D.
So Dina-I-Y, this is the segment of the morning where I'm going to give parents an escape. Okay, I'm going to give you something to give your kids something to do. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, but we know they can get into a lot in that time.
That's
so
so
if you
true.
give them something to do for an hour, this is great. Okay, so I know every parent out there, you've got cans of something in the house, right? Cans of beans, cans of corn, cans of anything. So what I did is I took an old can and I just stripped it of the paper. Okay? I took it off. If you have SpaghettiOs at home, whatever you have. So now we have this blank canvas. So this is going to be a fun little canvas for your kiddos if they want to have it as a little pencil dish, or you can even plant some flowers and then take it out in the garden for the summer. So I'm going to show you what I did to spruce this up, but kids can make it their own, which is really fun. So you take the plain can. I actually have some white acrylic paint to start so that we can have a blank canvas, and I have one of these little spongy foam brushes. So what I did is I took the can, voila, and I painted it.
Bam.
So now we've got a white can to work with. TV magic. Parents, that will actually take about 20 minutes. You're welcome. But for this, it only took 2 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and paint. If you don't have a bunch of acrylic paint, don't worry. I actually had a ton of old nail polish. When's the last time you went into your drawer and looked through the nail polish that you had? I'm telling you, this one, it's supposed to be a smelly nail polish. Doesn't smell anymore. I think I've had it since I was 7. And so I just never got rid of it. So we're going to use all these nail polishes as a canvas, a brush. Okay, so what I did is I actually painted some flowers.
Oh, how
Look at
cute
that.
is that?
And so you can give your kiddos like a little cutout of flowers. You can show them some flowers on like a picture on the internet, and you can have them emulate something that you've seen, or you can have them get creative and start fresh. And so this is really cool. They can make designs, they can make stars. Again, I have all this old nail polish. Moms, I'm not asking you to use your OPI, okay? Not the $10 nail polish.
That good polish.
This is the cheap stuff that you've got. So you can literally go on here and you can just start painting away, and it's kind of fun because these little tips of the nail polishes are so much smaller, so they're a little bit easier to work with. And kids can make star designs. They can come on here and they can write their name. They can do little happy faces. But it's kind of a fun way for them to get creative and then to say, okay, this is mine. This is what I built. And then once it's all done, they can put their pencils and pens inside, just like this. Or they can actually take some rocks and some dirt and some plants, and you can fill the bottom with rocks. You can put a hole in the bottom if that's too hard, parents. You can fill the bottom with rocks, put some soil, and then put a little plant on top, and then put it out in the garden, and then they have their own little flower pot for the summer that they can monitor. You can also put herbs and different things that you want to grow as far as fresh produce inside of one of these, and each one can be a different produce item, right? You can put some cilantro in one, you can put a little carrot seed in one, and then you can actually mark these based on what is inside. And so these are really versatile. You can use these in a lot of different ways, but it started with a can and really old nail polish. It still opens and it still works. But, I don't care if I use it because I'm not using it on my hands anymore.
Right?
So there you go, parents. You've been Dina-I-Y.
Dina-I-Y. Thanks, Dina.